Hello and welcome to the ScatterVolt channel, and today I want to show you guys the coolest budget saving tech I've seen so far at CES 2019. I know you guys are always interested in any sort of ways to save money but get the most out of your performance for like your gaming PCs, products and stuff like that. So here I have a list of the coolest stuff that I've seen that's not going to break the bank and completely erupt your wallet in terms of money, while still offering really cool perks in like the performance, looks, and pretty much anything related to that for CES, since a lot of it was kind of showing off the biggest and baddest stuff there is. So here are the coolest money-saving, budget-like PC gaming tech you can look forward to for 2019. But before we begin, of course, I want to give a huge thank you to our sponsors, that being GearBest, for sponsoring the ticket to this trip and for allowing me to go to this convention and do all the cool things I've done so far. So a link to their website as well as their products will be in the description of this video. Also, huge thank you to Unboxed yet again for letting me film in their really cool hospitality suite. Without them, I probably wouldn't be as fluent as I am right now with making these videos here, so big thank you to them. So a link to their social medias will be in the description of this video. So first things first, I want to talk about the new Ryzen 3000 series of mobile CPUs on their new laptops that they showed at their CES booth. Now, the cool thing about this is that I'm fairly certain that these new 3000 series laptops are going to be featuring that 12 nanometer, almost second gen desktop technology, but in a cheaper package. So there's this cool laptop that I saw from Asus that's going to be featuring the new Ryzen 3550H CPU, along with a mobile 560X graphics card, and that in itself, which is probably going to cost about $700 to $800, ran Forza Horizon 4 at high settings at 48 frames per second. So what that means is that it's going to still offer more performance over the last generation of mobile Ryzen CPUs, but it's going to be better and cheaper. So look forward to that if you're looking for a new budget gaming laptop. Look at those new Ryzen chips. Oh, and we will now actually be getting constant updates as well for those mobile chips. That was a really big complaint with many Ryzen mobile CPUs, so don't be worried on that as well. The next really cool thing I want to tell you guys is the new Deepcool Matrix 70. So what's really cool about the Matrix 70 is that there's a lot of versatility, a lot of ways to customize it. So for example, on the side panels, rather than just taking it out like any other case, you can actually press a button and they'll tilt open, and it just offers for an easier way of removing the side panels and messing with the internals rather than having to like just unscrew everything for $70. So that's kind of like a high-end feature, but in a cheaper case. It also has a glass PSU cover, which personally to me, I feel like it's something really cool and I don't think any other case manufacturer has done, but it just gives off a more premium feel to the case while still being $70. And of course, it's got other cool things such as a lot of radiator mounting and fan positions, even at the bottom of the case if you wanted to take off that glass side panel. So there's just a lot of versatility in the case for the price. And along with that, there's also the new Deepcool GH01, which is this cool GPU cable cover that you can put in front of your graphics card to hide that cable. So that Deepcool Matrix 70 is going to be a really awesome option for you guys looking for a mid-end to high-end case that's going to offer a lot of versatility, cooling, and looks for the price. Now, another really cool part that's going to be cheap is the new Coolermaster Hyper 212 RGB. Now, what's super awesome from Coolermaster is that they told me that they're keeping to their word and they're keeping this new RGB version of their Hyper 212, which yet again has been very famous for its excellent cooling performance for the dollar, at $35, while now offering RGB, which is going to be really cool for you budget builders who want to get a almost high-end CPU cooler for a cheap price but have that RGB flair to it. So that's going to be really exciting for those of you who may want to overclock the next generation of Ryzen CPUs or whatever Intel has on their K series of CPUs while not breaking the bank. Now, another really cool thing in the budget realm is actually Corsair's new Poon wireless mouse that uses their slipstream technology. So what really sold me with this new slipstream technology is that it works by seeing what packets within its wireless band are the quickest to go to. So it'll just quickly shift back and forth, getting you the fastest path to transfer your data. And what this allows is a 0.5 milliseconds response time. And for comparison, the rest of the competition out there is still stuck at 1 millisecond. So for this and a $50 mouse, seems like probably the best and cheapest wireless gaming mouse there is that'll still keep you on that competitive edge for gaming. So that is something looking forward to if you want to get a really good wireless mouse that's not going to destroy your wallet. Now, another cool thing from Coolermaster is their new Coolermaster Q500L. So the Q300L is something we're probably all really familiar with. It's their budget micro ATX case that's been used in a lot of budget builds that has those really cool cube-like looks, but for only $40. And their new Q500L, I believe, is $50 and still maintains nearly the same form factor, but can now fit ATX cases, and it does this by putting the power supply near where usually the 5.25-inch drive bays are. And along with that, there's also the new Coolermaster Q300L with different variations. So there's a tough variation for $50 and an ASRock variation, and they're $50, yeah, but I mean, it's cool to see Coolermaster reaching out and kind of color coordinating their cases with other popular motherboard brands. Now, I got a few more things to talk about, one of those being Elgato Screen Link. Now, this is all free, and say if you wanted to get into streaming from your phone and, stream your mobile game to Twitch, you can actually now do this with Elgato Screen Link, which is free on the iOS store. And it can work seamlessly with Elgato's regular game capture software. So if you wanted to get into streaming without a gaming PC from your phone and like stream Clash of Clans, you are free to do that. And actually the way of doing it is really easy and simple. So that's free, so that's really cool. So you can kind of do your own streaming without like a gaming PC, but from your phone for free. There's also the new Razer Blade GTX 1060 laptop. Now, I shouldn't say new because it's been out for a while, but it is $1,600, and what caught my attention was that it still maintained the same amazing Razer Blade build quality and form factor like most of the laptops, but for about $1,600, which reason why I bring that up is that right now I'm actually working on a MateBook Pro X, which has the same form factor, same sort of size, but it doesn't have a 1060. The graphics card in here is like an NVIDIA MX100, and in that is a 1060, and this costs $1,500. So for $100 more, I probably could have gotten a proper Razer gaming laptop with a mobile 1060, which probably would have allowed me to get much better frame rates in my games like Forza. So those are all the cool things I saw as far as CES budget tech. Tomorrow I'll be uploading a video covering the coolest, or codename for most expensive gaming tech I saw at CES 2019, so definitely stay tuned for that. So if you don't want to miss it, be sure to subscribe and turn on the bell notification button. But with that out of the way, that is all I have for this video, and this is the ScatterVolt channel, signing out.